Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mae Young Classic and the final contest here in the first round of action. It is Ember Moon versus Peyton Royce to see who will take on the boss, Sasha Banks, in the semi-finals. Now this one, he has a bit of a David versus Goliath feel to it, and it's certainly going to be an uphill battle for the one on the right. I feel as if we had the same kind of vibe earlier on in this tournament. Get to that in just a moment. Because here comes a woman who I said at the start of this all was my pick to win it. And there's one very simple reason for it. Statistics don't lie. And when you look at statistics, this woman dominates them all. Ember Moon heading towards the ring, and the reality is everything in terms of what's on paper is on his side to win it. You look at it all that she's got going for her. Let me give you the rundown of it all. She's a heavy favorite, yes. Why? She's held all the women's titles. All of them. Within this company. And she's the second longest reigning NXT Women's Champion there's been. Statistics tell a lot of a story. They don't tell it all, that's for certain. They can't tell what's going to happen within the ring. But on paper, this should be an effective cakewalk for Ember Moon. And on paper, that is why I chose her to win this whole thing. She is looking dressed up and ready to go for a fight here tonight. The reality is that there is no easy road, if you have to ask me, for either of these two women here tonight. Especially the one about to make her way out here this evening. Because the reality is whoever wins this one, which is going to be a tough contest, then has to go on and face Sasha Banks in the next round. And after what we saw between her and Caitlyn, with a certain outside involvement, it might have just got even tougher. And Peyton Royce coming towards the ring along with Billie Kay. Of course, let's not discount the fact that Billie Kay could get her nose stuck in this contest. There's every possibility that that will happen. But in regards to Peyton Royce, it's almost like there's a bit of an unknown going for her here. She was drafted to SmackDown in the 2020 WWE draft, and it's believed that she was mostly drafted not for credentials or talent or what she's got on paper, because it is seen that the general manager of SmackDown, The Rock, certainly sees a lot in these two women, certainly is a fan of the Iconics, believes that they've got a bright future ahead for them here in the WWE. I mean, Royce, she is a former NXT Women's Champion, but you pale that in comparison to everything that Ember Moon has done. It is an uphill battle for her, there's no doubt about it. The Rock sees big things in these two women, and it is here tonight. On the road to Evolution, of course, on the road to the final of the Mae Young Classic, and on the road to crowning the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, that she has to try and prove that the credentials, that the hope and the promise that The Rock puts in it is well founded. So the bell rings here for the final first round matchup between these two women. And look at this now, Ember Moon already wanted to get at Peyton Royce here. Seems to be stalling on the outside of the bit of Jessica Kyle in place there, and Ember Moon able to get caught out and almost get put away early on. Peyton Royce looking to win there very early on indeed with that face buster. Ember Moon get the shot up in time to look at this. Split leg and leg drop. Try to put her away early, and Ember Moon having none of it. Much to disbelief there for a moment there with Peyton Royce. Look at this now. Peyton Royce with a bit of a mean streak to her. Stomping away through an Ember Moon relentlessly. Peyton Royce with a mean streak to her as this one gets underway. But you don't turn your back on your opponent in a wrestling ring. And that is why a flurry of kicks and Peyton Royce goes down. Was a critical mistake made there by Royce. There's no doubt about that one. In the corner now. Look at this. Moon lighting her up with kicks into the chest over and over again there. Oh, taking a step back. The war cry and the Meteora. Running knees in the corner there. Peyton Royce knocked silly in that moment. And Ember Moon is full steam ahead on the warpath here towards victory. Float over sunset flip, here we go. Shoulders are down, legs are hooked, and it's a 2 count. Peyton Royce able to fight on there, but man, oh man, did she get caught out by those strikes there? Did she get a little bit too cocky for her own good? And she paid for it as the arm rung in. Here, nice form in the face by Peyton Royce, though, comes back here. And Royce getting a little bit cocky there and then. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, definitely don't do that. You are paying for it now. Oh, nice counter, though. Gets away out of the back suplex. And hightails it out of the ring for good measure as well. Peyton Royce trying to create separation between herself and Ember Moon here. Look at this. Moon just blocking off their way back into the ring here. But all that it's doing is it's letting Peyton Royce get closer and closer to Billie Kay, and maybe some strategic talks going on here. And look at this now. Peyton Royce splitting herself and Ember Moon with Billie Kay there. Ember Moon has had it up though, got out of the ring and the hunt for her, and Royce went back into the ring. Nothing illegal about that one, just some damn good trickery there from Peyton Royce. And again, look at this knee side to her. Gets her down and just stomps down on her relentlessly. She has these little moments, it seems. Look at her. Just brutally stomping away on her. Oh, went for a big kick there, but Ember Moon moved out of the way the last second. She's got a kick in her while she's down, but she has to find ways to get her down in the first place. Double underhook suplex there by Ember Moon. Cover is made. Royce gets the shoulder up at one there and then. That was some good tactics there from Peyton Royce. Hasn't worked out the way she would want it to completely, but in the moment she was certainly able to capitalize. Sliding back into the ring when Moon slid out rather. Just some good old school tactics there. But now back in the ring and nowhere for it to run. Ember Moon is running wild on her. Series of forearms, kicking the gut now. Royce down on one knee, not where you want to be. Oh, great counter. Drop toe holding into the ropes there. Throat may have collided with the middle rope. Could do even more damage for Ember Moon. And that could be a fantastic opening for Peyton Royce. Paintbrushes her, smacks her in the face. No respect for Peyton Royce whatsoever here. Nor are we surprised that that is the case. I get what Peyton Royce is going for here. I get that she's got this cocky side to her and she's got this arrogance to her, a little bit like we saw with Sasha Banks against Caitlyn. But she is the underdog in this one. She can't be standing there and laughing at her. She's got to be the one pouncing on these opportunities. She's got to be the one going after Ember Moon here. Moon has all the more credentials. She knows the way to beat you. Peyton Royce has to stay on that rather than just getting cocky, because it could cost her, as it has done there. Look for the Irish whip. Ember Moon had it scattered, countered. Whatever Peyton Royce is looking for. Forearms all the way up to the corner. Kicks in the ribs now. And here we go, count along at home, punches in the corner, over and over they go, the same target it connects on, the face of Peyton Royce until she pushes her away. And she comes for that esteemed front face lock, knee her in the face right there, and then Ember Moon stays up on a vertical basis, counter now. Oh, what a forearm, and down she goes. And this could do it now. Ember Moon looking to finish off Peyton Royce here. Camel clutch applied. It is locked in here. Jessica Cara position, looking to see if the submission will be made here. Looking to see if Peyton Royce will tap out. It is not happening though. Royce breaks the grip and breaks her way out of it. Nicely done there. Another forearm. They've been flying on either side in this match. Look at this, some turnabout here. Kicks in the ribs from Peyton Royce now. And from behind, back suplex. Ember Moon had that one scattered though. Royce turn around. There's Ember Moon. Super kick connects. That could be all she wrote. Is it Moon versus the boss? No, it's a 2 count. Nick Craig follows up as well. Oh, wait a minute. Billie Kay getting involved here instead of the end. The Banks and Caitlyn, don't be surprised if she gets involved. There's lights flickering again there, and hang on, Peyton Royce, backslide, looking for the win. Oh, so close there for Royce, almost had her. Moon got the shot up in time there, but wait a minute, Peyton Royce capitalizing. Suplex, hang on a minute, floating over here, shades of Eddie Guerrero. 3 amigos into a perfect plex. Leg is hooked. Oh, a kick out. Fantastic move there for Peyton Royce, but it just wasn't enough. And again, that mean side of her stomping away relentlessly on her face. Royce could be in position to try and finish this one off, but Moon's right back up to her feet. Moon is made of something powerful, that's for certain. Front flip into that clothesline. Now she hooks herself right up to the top rope. Peyton Royce is in huge trouble. There is a look in Ember Moon's eyes, a look of fire and a look to end it. The Eclipse connects. Try as she might, it wasn't enough. Ember Moon is moving on to face Sasha Banks. That was a damn good showing for Peyton Royce. She gave her a fight, but in my opinion, her own ego cost her. That flip clothesline connected, the lights were fading, and an Ember Moon made sure that they got caved over with the Eclipse. Now that did it right there and then. Your final match of the first round, and there are your semi-finals. Shayna Baszler will face Io Shirai, Sasha Banks versus Ember Moon, and in the finals to come at Evolution, where not only will we crown the Mae Young Classic winner, but we will crown the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. What a set of contests we are in for there, folks. Ember Moon standing next to that trophy. Could that be the sight at the end of Evolution? She's the favorite for a reason. Hang on a minute, what? Maurice? Well, that just threw a wrench into the works of everything. Sasha Banks has joined the Miz brand.